Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to the beginner series, part 2 of this brand new beginner series that we're doing here in the Hunter Call of the Wild. Today, you guys, we have made some exciting changes to the way that we're going to be going about this new beginner series. And mainly what we're going to do is we're going to turn off a lot of the things that we can turn off in the settings to make things a little bit more realistic, if not a lot more realistic in the game. And that is to turn off things like animal clues, spawning outlines, the audio clues, things of that nature. So I'll kind of show you in the settings what I've done here. Interaction hints are completely off, control hints. The POI icons are off. I've left them on the map so that I can still see things like zones. Need zone icons are off. The spotting outline for animals is off. We're leaving that off. Audio clue visualization is off. So when we get a call from an animal, we won't be able to see where it's coming from or click on it and get info from it. We'll only be able to hear it. Yeah, so basically the only things we've left on are the HUD. And the reason I've left the HUD on down in the bottom right are for zeroing. That's pretty much the only reason I really need it. It is nice to see where the wind is going, but there are other ways to kind of tell in the game which way the wind is going. So the only thing I've really left it on for is the zeroing, just so I know, once we get zeroing activated, I know where I'm shooting, I know where my zeroing is. Otherwise, I'm going to be missing shots all over the place. Now, the question is, and this is where you guys come in, we do have the option of leaving zeroing off once we get to that part of the skills and the perks. We can just opt not to use it at all, and then we can turn off the hunting HUD and just not use zeroing. I need you guys to tell me, what do you think I should do? Should we leave the hunting HUD on and use the zeroing, or do we just decide to not use the zeroing at all, and that way we can actually get rid of the hunting HUD? And then the other thing is the tracks. I've left the tracks on, and that's just in case, we lose an animal, we shoot and we miss, and we need to track it, or, we spook something that we're hunting. Imagine we see a super rare and I try to get close to it and it takes off. We need to be able to track it. We need the tracks. Now, I can turn those off. If you guys think it'd be better with them turned off, we'll turn them off. So the only things I have on are the hunting HUD and the tracks, but I could potentially turn them both off. You guys need to let me know where we go with those two things. But other than that, everything else is basically shut off, and that's how we're going to do this entire series. And I'm super excited to play the game that way. It's a lot more realistic, and it makes the game a lot more challenging, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun for this series to do it that way. Now, for today, I know you guys want to see a lot of like the missions and stuff, and we are going to do that as we go. Sometimes we're going to be doing missions, sometimes we're going to be doing just hunting, sometimes we'll do a little bit of both. Today, I want to go out and I really want to hunt some Roosevelt elk. I'm really curious about my elk population. There's a chance we might finally have our male melanistic elk, which is something I've wanted in the game probably just as much as anything else that I've ever wanted in this game. And we do have a fresh population of Roosevelt elk. There's a chance that there might be something really crazy on the map. So off stream, off camera, I did go around. I drove around. I had a little bit of time to kill. And I drove around and I unlocked some of the outposts and some of the lookout points in that. So we do have some pretty good mobility here to go out and check a lot of our Roosevelt elk population. So let's just go out there and do that. Try it out with, all these things turned off. I've never really played the game this way too much, so it should be interesting. And I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you didn't see episode 1, I'm going to link it down below in the description. You can get caught up, watch part 1, and let's get into part 2. Subscribe. So we are now level 4. We're only level 4. We don't have any skill or perk points to use just now. We're probably going to gain a level or 2 today, depending on how many animals we can shoot. And then when that happens, we'll go into the skills and perks and decide kind of where we want to go. Okay, there's our first elk, and there's a bear call. And as you can see, we have no way of knowing where that came from other than where I heard it from. And I think I just saw her. It's actually bear drink time right now too. The bear's drinking as well. There she is. So it's definitely quite a bit different with no spotting outline. I actually really like it. There's no way to turn it off, as far as these cards that you get in the top right. And even if you could, it probably wouldn't be a good idea to. It would be really cool with antler and horn species to do that. But with, things that don't have antlers and horns, you would never know if you're looking at a 9 legendary. So that wouldn't be the best. But there's our first rosy drink zone. We've got a level 3 bull over there. Hard to say if he's alone. There's another one. Ooh, that looks like a good bull. Oh, and there's a bear over there too. Okay. Let's try to see If that 3 is a solo, there might be a herd over there. But we've got at least one good bull over here. Ooh, these are... Okay. Okay, we got some nice bulls in there. Holy, can I spot these guys? I can. There's a 4. Those are both 4s. And there's another bull behind them. And then that black bear is a female. Oh, there's a 4th elk over there too. A 2. So a 2, 3, and then 2 nice looking 4s. No way to know if those could be level 4 diamonds. We don't have any estimates yet, but I'm probably going to try to shoot maybe both of these 4s. Biggest gun I have on me is the 270. That's another thing we got to take into account here. We might want to dig in to a DLC maybe for these elk and maybe get the 338 because, oh, where's that call coming from? That 3 that I saw that might be a solo is like, that zone's right here. It's right in front of me. Okay, here he goes. I think he is just alone. Man, yeah, we kind of need something bigger to hunt elk, don't we? I might grab the 338 and we'll just say, you know, we bought the DLC. Didn't want to have to wait to unlock the 7mm. Let's try that. And see if that might take down an elk. I don't know if I've ever tried to take down an elk with the 270. So let's take a look at how close we are to unlocking that 7mm. 300 out of 1500. So we're really not that far from unlocking that. What we could do is we could unlock the Malmer 7mm. And say, you know, we bought that DLC. I think that's even better. Let's just get the Malmer. Gives us something a little bit better to hunt elk with. I think that's totally fair. Let's do it. Let's go. Don't have a ton of money for ammo, but I can get, let's get 30 rounds. Get the Ascent scope on there. When do we unlock the Hyperion? I can't friggin' wait for that. Let's see. 300 out of 550. So we unlock this pretty soon. We do need 12 grand to buy it. That's going to be big. And the other big one that I can't wait to get, I'm always excited, the Apex view. Those are the bee's knees, the cat's pajamas right there, level 4 out of 29. So we have to be level 29. Okay, at level 29, we unlock the Apex View, and they cost 24 grand. And there's the rangefinder, which I'm not going to bother with the rangefinder in this playthrough. But I can't wait to get those Apex View. We got to be level 29, so that's a ways away. That's a ways away. Trying to get this first trophy of the playthrough. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. So I should actually talk a little bit about what I meant when I said that you can kind of tell which way the wind is going without your HUD. And all that is, you guys, like if I kind of pop down here, you can see little debris kind of moving through the air, right? And you can always see this, I think, in Call of the Wild. I think it's pretty much all the time there's some kind of debris, no matter what map you're on or the weather. But right now we can see little white floaties, right? If you look closely, you can see them and they're going in a certain direction. You can see they're going this way. And if you look down at my hunting HUD, that's exactly where they're going, right? So now you can tell that we're facing downwind. So you can always do that. So even with the HUD turned off, you can still tell which way the wind is going. I kind of love not having anything on my screen. We're not getting the little, you know, those things, the lines on the screen when there's calls. There's no icons in the way. I'm really tempted to turn off the HUD. I'm just not really sure if, you know, not ever using the zeroing is a good idea. I'm going to let you guys decide that for me. Another thing I'm noticing is just how much more immersive this is when you don't get that video, that visual clue from the calls. That completely breaks the immersion. When you get a call and you get that visual clue. Without it, this game feels totally different. And I'll point that out as it keeps happening. But I was getting a couple blacktail calls earlier and just not having any visual clue come up and not knowing exactly where it's coming from, like it feels totally different. You get way more immersed into the game. It's actually really cool. I think I'm actually going to turn off the hunting HUD for now. Since I don't have zeroing right now anyway, I might as well. Just because I just want to take everything off the screen that I can. Okay. Here we go. We got a zone. We got a 3 and a 2. Oh, and there's a 3 over there. Okay. All right. Now, we're hoping for something awesome to be here, but regardless, we got to remember, we need to be shooting animals. We need to be making money and getting XP. Shooting animals is going to be the main way to do that, at least right now. Let's see, what else do we got? Anything on my left? Don't think there's a herd on that side. Okay, so there's a 3 there. All right. We've got at least a few bulls here. I'm just going to kind of get through this kind of gap here so I can get a better look. We'll try to take down at least 1. It'd be nice to get 2. Oh, there's more than I thought. There's another 3, and another 3, and another 3, and another 3. These are all 3s. Yeah, it would be really good to get 2 of these with the 7 mil here. Ooh, and there's a bear here too. A female. Lots of female, solo female bears. What is that? There's another elk zone. I think that's a solo female. Or, no, it's more than one female, but it's all females. So another female zone. Okay. Let's get a look at these bulls off to my right. And choose a couple to shoot. So there's 1 4. Probably just gonna shoot the easiest ones. Just for the money. I thought there was a 4, wasn't there? Yeah, that's gotta be a 4. On the left there? Is that not a 4? It's not. Those are both 3s. All right, so I think we should just grab a couple of these right here. These guys are both 2s. The 3s will pay a little bit more, but these two 2s are the easiest ones. And 2 is going to be more money than 1. Let's see. All right. I'm just going to do it. Let's get the 7 mil. Okay. I got 2 of them, I'm pretty sure. I mean, I definitely got the 1. That guy went straight down. All right, so this, I believe, is a 3. Small 3. Yeah, this is the small 3. Spine double lung, straight down. Gotcha. Now, the other thing is with the tracks off. Oh, man, it's going to be really tough with the tracks off, you guys. Tracking animals that don't go straight down is also going to be extremely tough. Is the blood separate from the tracks? I don't think the blood is separate from the tracks. Oh, it is separate. Nice. Okay, that is fantastic. I was worried there. It would be cool if it was like Way of the Hunter, where the blood kind of glows a little bit. Because finding, here we go. It's right here. So it's tricky, but it's realistic. We'll go with it. We'll try it. But here he is. Here's our level 2. So I didn't see how much cash we got from that first one. It was around 1,000. 952 from this one. Not bad. Made a couple grand. Come on, elk. There's a bear. That's an option. If he stays there, if there's no elk to shoot, we could take him out. There's another one, a 7. There should be some elk here too, though. I imagine they would still be here. It's not super, super late. But I don't see any yet. Okay, here we go. Oh, is this going to be females? Oh, man. Female zone. It's usually a good spot for bulls. More bears. Another pair. Okay, I got his zone. Looks to be just a solo guy. Interesting. Interesting that there's not more bulls at Mushroom Lake. But I think what I'll do is try to get a couple of these bears with 7 mil. Got a 6 and then I've got a female. We're all loaded up. Boom. Boom. Did I get that one in the heart? No. Try to. I think I got her down there. Yeah, he's up there too. Very nice. They didn't go far at all. Beautiful. We don't have to track that blood. Here we go. We got the lung on that first shot. So we're all good. Almost got the heart. And that's going to pay $11.59 for the female. Bears pay good, man. Holy. What do I get for the male? That's huge. $14.30 for the male. Okay. Black bears are great for money. Let's go. That puts us up to 4,500. I think I can get a time reset right now for, hopefully it went back down to 1,200. We're going to move up here and start hitting some of these legs for the elk. Let's do a time reset here. Am I looking at an elk? I'm looking at an elk. Holy. So it's 5 a.m. Still pretty dark, but I see an elk through there. There we go. We got a zone. They're already here. It's amazing. Oh, and it's not even a solo. There's a 3-2. Man, what a cool way to spot a 5 that would be, huh? That would be crazy. Oh, coyote out here. Somewhere. I think that came from in front of me. But I'm not sure. There's a coyote somewhere. Still able to see. I think there's a 2 3s and a 2. At that zone. Could be a zone in front of me right here, so I need to be careful. And maybe to my left as well. Oh, there's another zone over there. Okay. And it's not even a solo. Looks like it's a mix. There's a cow there, and there's definitely a bull. So this zone, I definitely have 2 level 3s and a level 2. So nothing too interesting. Oh, hang on, there's a 4th. Okay, there's 3 level 3s and a level 2, I believe is what that is. What do we have down there? 1 trivial, a 3. Oh, I think I hear that coyote scurrying about to my right. What else is in this zone? There's a lot going on there. 3, a 2. Look at how many bulls are in there. And there's cows too. But they're further away than what I've got to my right. So the smarter play is definitely going to be to try to get 2 of these. So that's what we're going to do. Okay, I'm going to try to get that, the 2 3s. I can get the 2 3s right here. Right through those little bushes. Let's make sure I'm reloaded. I'm not. Okay. Oof. Okay, let's get a little closer. Let's get a little closer. That scope is just rough. It's brutal. I'm going to get right down to the water line here. Just kind of shimmy on up here. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Oh. Did I only reload? I only reloaded one at... Oh, it only reloaded 1 bullet. Oh well, we got it. We got one of them. These guys are still here. Oh, okay. Okay, that's big. Redemption. I will get 1 or 2 from them as well. Let's see what this looks like. Oh god. I mean, I can definitely get 1 though. Let's see. Darn. I got 1. I got at least 1 of them. I'm pretty sure I just got 1, but that's better than nothing. We need the cash, man. We need the cash. And we're getting XP this way. Look at this. We got a perk point. We hit level 5. I didn't even notice. Beautiful. Let's pick these guys up, and then we'll pick our next perk. There's the vital blood. Beautiful. There's our elk right there. All right. That's another 1,000. Got 1,000 for that guy. All right. We got vital blood. Hopefully didn't go far. Where's the next blood? It should be somewhere in this direction. Hopefully it won't be too hard to find. Right there. Nice. I got scared there, man. That didn't take long at all. Boom. There we go. Another 1,000 cash. Puts us up to about 5,400. Okay, let's pick a perk point here. What are we doing next for perks? We got muscle memory, increased ready speed after firing for all weapons. Handguns. Unlocks the ability to reload all weapons while running. That is pretty good. Decrease edge blur when using shotguns with iron. Each level unlocked increases the effect. Okay, that's not bad. Bows. I'm not really using bows yet, so I'm not too worried about that. Look at this. We've actually unlocked breath control. Zeroing, which we need to talk about. We'll talk more about that before I choose it. Steady hands, decrease wobble when in aim mode. It's decrease wobbles could be good. Breath control, decreased heart rate penalty from exhaling. Let's increase the ready speed. Let's take muscle memory. I'm happy with that for now. Ooh, there's some elk. There's some elk. Look at this. Good herd of bulls here. One of them is alert. Hang on. Gotta be careful. Looks like 3s and 2s. Lots of 3s and 2s today. But there's a zone. And there's another female black bear. Okay. And I think that's it for this little lake. So let's just take one of these real quick and move on before we have to do another time reset. I think I'm going to take this one right here. This 3. Let's do it. Yeah, I'll just take him. He went right down. Beautiful. Okay, more cash, more XP. Let's go. 1,093 cash. We'll take it. And we leveled up. Let's go. Level 6 already. That gives us another skill point. What are we taking? I think we got to take track knowledge. Wait, track knowledge. Am I even using tracks? Oh boy. Yeah, we're going to have to, let's see. What do we want here? The more the merrier. Dazed and confused. Spotting knowledge. Spotting knowledge would be nice. It would be nice to open that up. Let's do it. Let's get this. Now we've got this opened up because, yeah, we'll want the spotting knowledge. That's going to be a big one for us. As far as track knowledge, we got to decide whether or not we want to keep the tracks off or not. And then when we figure that out, we can go back and decide whether we need those. But what do we got here? What in the world is this? Entry added to Codex. That was like a hammerhead or something like that?
Now, since this is federal land, any historical artifacts you find belong to the state and must be turned in.
Nah, I'm keeping it. Okay, let's take a look here. I don't see anything off to the right side yet. Down there, there's a bowl right there. More small bowls, a 2, a 3, another 2. Anything off to my right? I don't think so. What else do we got? 2, a 3, a 3, a 3, a 3, a 2. This is wild. My map is just loaded with small bowls. Definitely gonna shoot 1 or 2 of these. But that's nothing too exciting. I can do that after I wrap up the video here. I'm going to wrap it up here, you guys. That's going to do it for part 2. That was pretty fun. We've made a lot of changes. I hope you guys are enjoying the changes to make things more realistic. You got to let me know about the tracks. Let me know about the hunting HUD. Drop a like on the video if you enjoyed it. I appreciate you dropping a like. It helps a ton. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. We got up to just about 10,000 cash. We got up to level 6. So it's going along smoothly, man. We're doing what we need to be doing here. I'm going to shoot a couple of these guys, get a little bit more cash. And yeah, I'll be streaming this live as well. We're going to do some of these off stream. We're going to record some of them while we are streaming. This one's off stream, obviously. I think I'm actually going to stream this today just because I want to keep going and I'm really enjoying this. So I'll see you guys there. And yeah, thanks for watching. And as always, I will see you guys in the next one.